Well, today is maintenance day for the evaporative cooler. They work by evaporating water, and they work really well in dry climates. I'm going to clean the cooler out with this Hoover vacuum. There's a lot of calcite down in the bottom of the pan, mineral deposits that I need to clean out. Here I'm cleaning out the little holes that distribute the water around the cage, and they become plugged up over the season. Sometimes they're plugged up with the aspen straw or the aspen shavings, and sometimes they just get plugged up from the calcite. But I'm flushing them out right now and trying to clean out the debris. And I'm also filling the yard up with water, but that's not my main purpose. Just to clear the little holes that distribute the water and let it fall onto the aspen pad. I discovered part of the cage was broke, so I decided to fix it. And what I'm going to use is the JB Weld steel stick. It's an epoxy putty, and it works really well for this kind of a job. It's water resistant and holds very good. After that, I hose down the outer covering. It's made out of plastic, and I'm hosing off the, again, calcite. Here I'm bringing in the new aspen pad, nice and fresh. And this is what we use to wrap the cooler cage with. It's aspen shavings, and they're sandwiched between two nets. And I just roll over the cooler cage. Then after that, I roll the covering over top of the aspen and secure it in place. It's held in place with 3 buckles, 2 on each side, top and bottom, and 1 in the middle. The hardest part is getting the whole assembly up on the roof. It's kind of heavy and tedious, but once you get it in place, it's there for the season. Here I am making sure everything fits properly, and it looks like the job is done. I'm coming down the roof on my aluminum ladder and getting ready to take a break for a job well done. This is the old aspen pad. You can see it looks like it has some mold and certainly a lot of calcite on it. It's time to take a break and enjoy nature. My wife brought me a really nice mug of iced tea, very refreshing. The roof is a hot place to be. And I see a road runner in my tree, most unusual. You usually see the road runners along the road, crossing the road, or going down the road. But here's one in my pine tree. I think he's taking a break from the sun and cooling off. They're pretty birds, and they hunt lizards for the most part, but they will take an opportunity for a rock squirrel or anything that they can catch. Here's my cactus garden that's on the hill. As I said, spring is here, and you can see the little blooms coming up. There could be new ears of cactus or blossoms. This is a bird of paradise plant getting ready to bloom, and a dove that's checking us out. It looks like he's kind of peeking out behind the pine needles. This is where I feed my birds. I feed my hummingbirds and my finches. This is a red finch and the female version of the finch. They enjoy eating the seeds. And a sparrow on the branch. They seem to be fighting over who gets possession of the bird feeder, but this dove is smart. He just picks up what's on the ground. Beautiful wings on that dove, aren't they? I'd like to thank you for watching. This was shot in New Mexico.